What's up guys, Proper Truth here and welcome back to the channel. So today what you guys are going to be getting is actually my Centur-ion Horus deck. This is a build I recently put together and been testing, mainly testing online as well. And I personally like the deck, but prior to this I was actually playing Centur-ion Horus, which is probably my favorite one because it just spams out 12s. I get to summon Cosmic Blazars, Cypher and all that. So but this build also spams out 12s because Horus as 8s and then Sylvie at 4s, so you're going into and Relica as well, being a 4 is going straight into 12. So this does spam out, but Centurions does it way better in my opinion. But this is a build I actually am slowly liking more and more. I was hoping to mix like Centur-ion Horus, White Forest, but that's definitely gonna go over 40 and I really didn't want to do that. But enough said, let's get straight into the profile, guys. This is a 40 card build. First up, you're playing the 3 LZ. You got to play your 3 LZs. This is pretty much your free special summon and Rhoda out the deck. She's really good. I personally believe this has to be. There are some builds playing 1 and 3 of Astalar, which I'm playing 3 as well. Now I've seen some builds do either 1 and 3 or 1 and 3, so it's actually kind of funny because I personally like both of them and I just rather you know, play 3 and 3 in my personal opinion. Maybe in the future I'll drop either one of them down to either maybe both to 2 or maybe 3 and 1 of one of them. Like I said, if I do decide to go over 40 doing like the Centur-ion Horus, White Forest, maybe even throw some toy engine into it, it'll definitely be like a 60 card deck. But with the Centurion build I was playing the toys in there as well, but again you guys will get that build this week. So the Rhoda, which is the LZ, and then the Astalar, which is basically your special summon out the deck, also comes right back out from the graveyard if a spell trap was sent to the graveyard with a monster effect. So she is a built-in monster reborn, and definitely this will get you out your Sylvie out the deck, so you can be able to search for one of your mainly Tails or any of your White Forest spell cards, or your Woos, which is your trap. Then I'm playing 3 Sylvies. I was in the Centurion build I was playing 2, but then I jumped it up to 3, and then in this build I feel like you definitely got to play 3 because of the Horus engine going into the 12s and stuff like that. This is your Rhoda for your spells and traps for your White Forest, and it's really good. And the quick effect in the graveyard to special summon it back by returning a White Forest Synchro that you control or in your graveyard back to your extra deck. So it's good for like if you're also in the battle phase and you're going attack, and you know they have less than 1500 attack, you'll go quick effect, return, and then punch for the final blow. Or if not, you know, you'll special summon it back and then woos and then synchro into whatever you just put back. So really good. I think 3 is fine. And then this is my personal preference, guys. Like Rusia, I'm playing 2 Rusias. I know some builds are playing 1. I'm just testing it at 2. I like it at 2 because it's a free body, it's a spellcaster, and it's a tuner level 4. I personally think you can deal with 1. My preference of trying 2 out. So you guys let me know what you guys think. And then that was the White Forest engine, guys. Off to the Horus engine. They're playing 3 cities. This is pretty much you have to use your Rhoda. This gives you the, what's that called? The draw. I'm thinking of the sky. I'm trying to remember the Sky Strikers. Engage. It's like an engage as well. So once you send another card in this, you search and then you draw. So it's definitely a 3 of in this deck. And then the 1 Happy. I wanted to actually play Blessed, but and there's a reason why I want to play Blessed in here. I'm probably just gonna make it into a 41 card deck, guys. But I do want to throw Blessed in here specifically for one reason, and I'll explain to you as I keep going. But Happy is always in here. It's a DD Crow on crack. I'll call it so recover your cards as well. And another reason why I wanted to play Blessed, guys, is because Dominus Purge stops you from activating Dark Water and Fire. So a lot of the things you have to be careful when you do activate Dominus Purge, because then you can't use what's his name, you can't use Mseti's effect because Mseti is dark. However, if you do it going first and you set this or activate this after, you already established board. But the cool thing about the Horus engine is that when they're in the graveyard, none of their effects activate. They just come out for free. So you can be, that's why I'm testing this engine, because this does not affect any of them. The only thing it will really affect is just the searching with Mseti. But other than that, and this comes out too, it's this is water. However, it just comes out, and when it comes out, its effect doesn't activate. It just gains the 1200 for every monster on the board. So this could become a potential beat stick, or any of them just come out for free, and you can either synchro or overlay from there. So that's the reason why I'm testing this. I know somebody's gonna tell me you can't use Mseti's effect. I am aware of that, guys, but you just got to use it wisely. And then if not, even if you do use it, you sarcophagus, you can just send them to the graveyard and then just special summon them and still be able to go off from there. You just got to be really careful when you activate any effects. All right, that same thing with Chaos Angel. Chaos Angel is dark, so you won't be able to use his effect. However, you could when he summoned his other effects, if you synchro a light with him, all your synchro monsters are unaffected by monster activated effects. So that doesn't activate. It's a built-in effect. So that dodges the Dominus Purge, guys. So that's what I'm saying. Like, give it a shot. Like, don't think like you're gonna be locked, or like be like, oh, you can't do that because of Mseti and Chaos Angel. Trust me, guys. I've been playing the deck. I am aware of it, but it does work if you play it right. So that's the reason why I want to try to play One Blessing. Yeah. Then off to the hand traps. I'm playing the One Veiler, just One Veiler because it is searchable. You can definitely search it out the deck with Rusila. I think I said her name right. The Synchro. She searches any light spellcaster. So you'll search. Sometimes you'll search the Veiler. I'm playing 2 Drolls, and then I'm playing 1 Nibiru. I'm playing 1 Nibiru because I am playing cross out, so that's the reason why I'm playing this stuff as well. This deck can play through Ash. It's not too bad. I'm not playing Ash in here, guys. I'm testing it. There's a reason, and I'll show you. But this is pretty much my hand traps. And then if you want to add like the imperms, because people consider imperm, it is a hand trap. So you're playing, and then so 3 imperms, 1 Veiler, 2 Drolls, and 1 Nibiru. Nibiru, I am playing the cross out because with Nibiru being so after the ban list, like everybody's gonna be playing Nibiru now, and this deck does lose to Nibiru right away. If you're doing it, if you have the Horus engine, you won't lose to Nibiru. So then you can save the cross out for like Veiler or Droll if you get Drolled. But so you can save the cross out for that. If you don't draw any of the Horus engines and you just have the White Forest and they have Nibiru, then you'll more than likely cross out to Nibiru. Trust me, it's happened to me. You'll cross out Nibiru because I don't have the Horus engine. So these are the hand traps, guys. Let me know what you guys think. If I should still play Ash, you'll see why. I'll give you guys the reason why. Off to the spells, I'm playing the 1 Tactics and triple Droplets. Droplets, I think, is, if you're going second, if you end up losing die roll and you rip into the Droplets, it does help. It does help, especially that if you can recover a lot of the. You can recover the spell cards with like Diabel. If you get rid of a spell card out your hand, like for an example, if you send Tails and a monster, you can get the Tails back from when you synchro summon to Diabel. So I just add it right back. Or it doesn't matter. Like this deck does search a lot, so I'm playing. You're gonna see I'm playing 2 Tails, so you can just search for another one. So triple Droplets just for board breaking, and 1 Tactics just in case. Then the 3 Sarcophagus, playing 3 Sarcophagus because it's the Horus engine. And it's also pretty cool because you can send it from like with Droplets, or you can send it with one of the White Forests and then get it right back as well, like I just said with with a Diabel. So it's actually pretty cool. So I like the fact that it has came up for me. So it worked out for me at that duel. Then I'm playing, like I said, the 2 Tails. Tails is pretty much your Rhoda. What I like about Tails in the Horus engine is that all the Horuses are, if you look, not all the Horuses are. Mseti, where's he at? Looking at Mseti spellcaster. So if you have Mseti on the board, it's a level 8, so it's like you can search one of your white Horuses out of your deck with that. So that's pretty cool. So if you just draw the Horus engine, you got Tails, you can actually just go Mseti and then search the sarcophagus, activate special summon sarcophagus, and then now Tails is live. So that's what I really like about that. Then the 2 crossouts, just like I mentioned for the Veiler, the Drone, and the Nibiru. And then the 1 Beware. I think Beware is actually really good. Some people don't think so, but again, like if you control an illusion or a spellcaster type monster, this becomes a free pop. Like you get to target a card your opponent controls and then destroy it. So, and on top of that, if it's sent to the graveyard like the regular white forest spells and traps, they get reset. So you can actually send this. That's another thing too with Tails and like Wu with Mseti. Like you can send it to the grave and it's gonna work out because they get reset, because spell or trap, they were sent to the graveyard by a monster effect, so they'll reset themselves. So I really think that's pretty cool. And then since it's a normal spell, you can send it, set it, and then activate it the same turn it was set from its own effect. So really good. I think 1 is fair. Then the 1 Called by the Grave, because it's called by the grave. And then off to the traps, the real reason why I'm not playing Ash, and this is just me testing, guys, don't judge. I'm playing Dominus Purge, 3 Dominus Purges. I wanted to test this card really badly. It'll be really good if once I get the link to Skillaway, whatever, the link to Rabbit. I'm working on getting that, guys. I think this would be a lot better to do that. But I'm testing. The only reason why I wanted to test it is because if I Ash and my opponent, I think a lot of people are going to play Tactics now, because like I said, Nibiru is really good this format now. So if you're Nibiru and then they go Tactics and they either draw into the extenders or get rid of your starter or extender. So I felt like playing Dominus Purge would dodge that. So that's the only reason why I'm testing. I really wanted to test Dominus Purge. So far it's been working. And I can't complain. Like, playing this has helped in a lot of ways to dodge like stuff like that, or any like thrust and tact, all that stuff. So this is, I'm testing it. I like it. You can do this and aside the ashes, or just play this, or just play your Ash, whichever. It's your preference, guys. Do I miss Ash? Absolutely, but it's just something I'm testing. So if you guys don't want to, if you don't have Dominus Purge or want to test it out over the Ash, I say give it a shot. And if you don't have it, play the Ash. Then the last 2 traps is the reframing and the woos. Reframing because I am playing the whatchamacallit, I am playing the Visa Armatara. Can't say the last name. The Visa Synchro. Definitely playing it. So you search, and a lot of people are scared of this, obviously. And then the woos because it's actually a really good card, guys. So again, 40 cards in the main. You let me know what you guys think about it, and especially with the Dominus Purge. I really want y'all opinion on that. Off to the Synchros, I'm playing the 1 Zapper Shrimp. And a friend of mine, Jimmy, was like, you could just play Nightmare Phoenix. It does the same thing, which he is right. It does pop a card on the board. When Nightmare Phoenix pops a spell or trap, this actually pops another card on board. So he's right about that, but I like this better because number 1, it's a card, and number 2 is a Synchro tuner. So, and it lets you can Synchro quick effect on your opponent's main phase. So it's a Formula Synchron that gets to pop. I know a lot of people are playing Formula Synchron for the draw power, but I'd rather just get rid of something off the board. Like with the Horus engine, you're going through your deck a lot, and which is why I'm playing the cross out with the Droll, because if I get Drolled after doing Mseti, then Tails is dead for me and everything like that. So I'd rather this, guys. And next up, I'm playing one Tri-Edge Master. It's a generic 6 that lets you draw. If you don't have him, you can play Starter's Charge, where it does the same thing. Yeah, so that's an option for you guys. Then off to the White Forest Synchros, I'm playing the one Silva, the one Risia, and then the one Queen. You only, like everybody else says, you only need to play one. They recycle themselves. But I will be honest, I think I might want to play Sylvia at 2 because she's not once per turn. So like you can Synchro this, book a moon the board, and then if you have Rose face down, you can book again, and be able to like book your opponent's board again, and then on top of that, double the damage on piercing with all that. So I really think you could play this at 2. I've never really seen, maybe one other build play 2, but definitely one of these. There are builds playing 2 of Queen because it is a demock. You're adding a spell or trap back to the hand from the graveyard. So yeah, that's my preference, guys. Just one of each. Then the one Vista Amarita, whatever, I can never say the name. one Visa. It's a Synchro tuner, so you can actually go into a 12. You can go into your Chaos Angel with this and one of the little White Forests. And then the one Crystal Wing. These are the only 8s that I'm playing. Crystal Wing because it's Crystal Wing. It's Crystal Wing. Because you can actually go into like if you have Crimson Dragon on board, you target this, bring out Crystal Wing. It's a free 8, and then this gives you the Omni Negate. So now you have a Monster Negate and an Omni Negate on the board. Then the one Chaos Angel, because it's not hard to summon in here, and as well as it's great protection. All your synchros become unaffected if you use the light material for it, which is going to happen 99% of the time. So yes, definitely your synchros become unaffected by activated monster effects, which is broken. Then for the 12s, I'm playing one Sigma, one Legacia. I'm playing 2 Cosmic Blazars, and then one Crimson Dragon. This is a preference, guys. Like this could be the Super Heavy Samurai. This could be the Lulu from the, I don't know the full name, but the level 12 Dogmatica Synchro. I know it's Lulu something. But you could play that if you want. But I'm playing Final Segment because it is a monster that can actually potentially win you a game because it's unaffected by everything and the damage could be doubled. On top of that, like if you're Crimson Dragon and you target and they try to remove that target, he's unaffected and it'll just go off from there. So this is something I am testing. Legacia is because she can pop a card and draw, and it's also Crimson Dragon bait. And then 2 Cosmic Blazars because they hit calamities, and Cosmic Blazar is not once per turn on any Omni Negates. On top of that, it can end the battle phase. So I personally I like Cosmic Blazar. I even thought about putting Cosmic Blazar and a Quasar or Cosmic Blazar and a Cipher, but I'd rather just do 2 Cosmic Blazars. And shout out to my boy Ad. He actually got me a QCR Crimson Dragon for my birthday, so shout out to you, Ad. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's the Synchro lineup, guys, and the only 2 XCs I'm playing is Hope and number 90. I'm playing number 38 and number 90 just because it's Spell Negate and Monster Negate, and I think it's really good. These are your best exceeds right here, in general, in my personal opinion, if you're playing anything that has to do with 8s. So there you guys have it. That is my Centur-ion Horus build. I will give you guys this week a Centur-ion build, which is my personal favorite. It's a little bit more, to me, it's a little bit more faster on spamming out 12s, level 12 synchros. And it's a Centur-ion toy engine, so I really like that build a lot more. and I'm growing to like this build. But I also have a Synchro build I'm really trying to work on. I really want to make that work because I'm a big Yusei fan, and I want to be able to summon Stardust in here with, you know, Speeder. And it is possible to summon Speeder in here because you do have level 4 tuners, and you can actually be able to go into the whole White Forest engine still with the Synchro builds, which is, I've been testing it and it's been working, but it has a little bit of flaws that I'm trying to work on. So yeah, there you guys have it. That was my White Forest Horus deck profile. If you guys like it, if you guys got any suggestions, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Guys, thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you at the next video. Later.